even start one of these things? Hi everyone, my name is Gretel and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, you heard right. I'm starting one of these because I've spent most of my adult life relying on incredible YouTube reviewers who give me ideas and tips and tricks and what products to use, and I'm so incredibly grateful for those people, so I'm giving back to all the YouTube viewers that were like me. So you can probably tell I'm Australian. Did you guess correct? I have an accent. And I've recently immigrated to the United States, but I'm currently living in New York. So hit me up in the comments, like and click that subscribe button. I cannot believe I just said that, but I would love to hear from you all to see what kind of ideas you might want to know about, some products to review, and yeah, we'll just see how we go. Might also sing and dance, who knows? Stay tuned. Okay, so first up we're going to review the Wonder Wash from the Laundry Alternative. Keep in mind this is available from places like Amazon and Target and Walmart. However, I went directly from the seller to not get messed up in any sort of third-party refunds or anything crazy. I have got this delivered just today, straight out of the box. A little bit of assembly is required. It's got no hookup, so it's ideal for small apartments that don't come with laundries, which is the apartment we're currently in. So let's get started. Straight out of the box, the product came well packaged and included a set of instructions. Okay, so the actual setup of the product is a little more difficult than I expected. That's purely because the instructions are actually not labeled in order, so you're kind of having to guess which instruction comes next. However, if you just use your common sense, you can kind of see that you've got to build the base, 3 of them first, insert the big tub itself, then close it off with the 4th little chamber at the back, and then it kind of all goes into place from there and makes sense. Now, it's a lot bigger than I thought, which is fantastic because I thought it was going to be tiny, but I'm going to get a decent wash out of this. It's roughly about 2.5 kilos in weight, about 6 pounds. It's 12 inches long by 12 inches wide, 16 inches high, which is roughly 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters and roughly 40.5 in height. So I'm excited to give this a go. Let's see how it goes. Now, as you can see, I've brought my Wonder Wash into the bathroom area so that it's in a wet safe area. We have the actual product itself is suctioned onto the base of the bathtub, all 4 suction cups. I've also got a bucket of water over here ready to go to pour into the Wonder Wash. I've got the lid on the side with the pipe ready to drain out, and also my detergent. Okay, so basically they recommend about 4.8 pounds of weight to go in here as a full load with 6 quarts of water. Make sure you put in water and detergent first before putting in your items. It alleviates any residue at the end of your wash. I forgot to do this. Alright, so for example, to show you my load, I'm going to do a load of whites. We've got a light top, a heavy sports bra, another heavier sports bra. We've got a bit of a heavyweight white crop here. It's about like 4 layers thick, that one, so it's quite heavy. We've got a light white shirt. We have another heavy crop. We've got my boyfriend's white shirt, another one of his white shirts. We've got a heavy white shirt of mine. I've also got a small face cloth. I've got 4 pairs of socks and some undergarments, and that's all in there, and there is plenty of room. If I pack it down, it's roughly half of my arm still left in there, so there's plenty of room. Now I'm going to add the water in. I added roughly 6 to 8 quarts of water, that's about 5.5 to 7.5 litres, and an additional teaspoon of detergent. And we're going to get this lid on. Push it on, open to the right, close to the left, so we're closing and we're pushing down to suction it in. It does take a bit to get the revolution started, but once it gets into a flow, it really goes. They do recommend doing this for 2 minutes on a full load. However, I was having a little bit of trouble with the actual product slipping around in the bathtub. I've since worked out it's actually a lot easier for me to sit on the edge of my bathtub and kind of keep the actual tub stable with my legs. Now once you've done approximately 2 minutes of that spinning, you'll then find a little drain at the base of the tub. You'll want to insert the pipe that came with the product, and it does say to turn it clockwise, however mine needed to turn anti-clockwise for it then to drain out. I then learnt that you want to release the suction from the actual tub itself in order to let the water flow at a faster rate. I then repeated that process again by first removing the drain, 2 more extra times for a couple of rinse loads. No detergent this time, just water. As you can see, there is still some slipping in the bathtub. One thing to take note of is that they do recommend not using boiling hot water. I was using a very mild lukewarm water here. It's important because the device does operate on suction, so that can be quite dangerous. I did find it useful to gently sway the washer back and forth to help drain the water. And that's basically it. So overall, do I recommend the Wonder Wash? Absolutely. I mean, for 60 bucks, you can't really go wrong with this thing. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I'm taking off that half a point purely because it requires some elbow grease, which not everyone's gonna love, but also the little suction cups under the product itself don't really work. They kind of slip because you've got detergent flowing into the bathtub, so it's already creating a bit of a slippery surface anyway. So that's something I'm gonna have to work out, whether I need to use a non-slip mat like some people have used, or others have actually even mounted the actual vestibule itself and cranked it from there. For me, I'm gonna have to figure out something in my bathtub to be able to sort of make that work. When you're paying $60 for this, they're saying it's basically paying itself off in 60 days, and I have to say that that's probably quite generous. I'm paying anywhere, depending on my load size, between $5 to $15 for laundromat washing. So this is going to really pay itself off in basically 6 washes. I just want it to be known that I did do a lot of research on electric versions of no hookup washing machines. There's some of them out there. They're brands like Costway and Giant Tech and a few other names. Now, there seem to have been a lot of positive reviews about them. Some people have had great success, but there was also some really bad experiences with them, and that kind of turned me off the process. These people were paying anywhere between $200 to $300 for a potential machine that might break in like 3 days. The refund policies for those third-party sellers were a problem, and a lot of them had communication difficulties. I was happy to stick with the laundry alternative and be able to get a product that I was able to return and feel like I had some sort of guarantee, which they do have. They have a 3-year warranty. And I ended up actually buying a spinning dryer from the same company, which I will review in the next video. So please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. I hope this helps someone out there. I think it's the most perfect little thing for a small apartment, especially in New York City or anywhere in the world that you do not have access to laundry facilities right now. This gives you an incredible option. Anyways, take care, stay safe. I'll link everything down below, and I'm sending love to everyone.